In this kata, we're going to learn about how to take advantage of the extendable nature of Querqy and actually deploy a custom rule for Querqy that doesn't actually come out of the box with Querqy, specifically one that deals with regular expressions on query input. So it's pretty common in search to see certain patterns of queries that are a very strong signal. For example, on a home improvement website, if you see a query like 2 by 4 by 8 or 1 by 6 by 12, those are indicators that someone's probably looking for a piece of wood. So there's a really strong pattern in there. But the thing is, most search engines will take that 2 by 4 by 8 and we'll just tokenize it and chop it up, and we're just going to search for everything that has a 2, a 4, and an 8. I wanted to come up with an example that would work with our Chorus Electronics website. If you're looking for a screen protector for your laptop or monitor, the aspect ratio is really important. So aspect ratio is the dimensions of the picture. And if we go here on Chorus Electronics and say, let's do a common aspect ratio, like 16:9. And you can see that we are returning some privacy filters that are going to be compatible with that. See, aspect ratio, one of the attributes on the product. But you also see that because we're just searching for anything with a 16 and a 9 in it, we're getting a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of garbage in here. So maybe we look at our analytics and we figure out that, queries that are 16:9 or 5:4 or any of these other kind of patterns are very indicative of people who are looking for screen protectors. So we could solve this by creating lots of filter rules in SMUI with those hard-coded patterns. In fact, that might be the easiest place to start. But we also want to learn about an enhancement to Querqy, which is the Querqy regex filter. And what this does is makes it very easy for us to look for certain regex patterns, and if they exist, we'll go ahead and add that pattern. The next step is to come up with a regex pattern. So let's say our query is something like 16:9, and maybe we want to support other things too, right? So 16:9, and maybe we want a model number. So let's grab a model number. So imagine you have a query like that coming in. Well, we need a pattern that's going to match that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to look at digits. And we're going to look at, we want to support multiple digits, so you can see that. And then we have a rule, right? We know that there's always a colon in an aspect ratio. So there we go. That matches on digit colon, but we want to get another digit. So we'll go ahead and do that, right? So there's our pattern that we're going to use in a regular expression, okay? Now let's look at what the command looks like to create it. So here's the post command. I'm just going to go ahead and paste it right into here. So as you can see, we are posting to the Querqy rewriter a new rewriter called the regex screen protectors. We can name it whatever we want. Action save means create it. And we're using this custom code here, this rule, the regex filter rewriter factory that we added. Now, one thing you have to remember is because we're in JSON, we have to escape the backslashes. And then, we know that the Kensington brand has what we're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and just say, we'll take whatever the input is, and then we're going to filter on the attribute filter brand Kensington to return our results. Okay? So we can go ahead and take this command. Let's go ahead and paste it here. And there we go. We create it. We can check that it was successfully created by doing a curl get command. There we can see we get our content back. Now, let's go ahead and just do a quick search query. So here, we're enabling this rewriter, and we're just going to go ahead and look for 16:9, anything with 16:9. And look at that. There's all of our search results. Now, we mentioned earlier, though, the nice thing about this pattern is other aspects of the query are passed through as well. So let's go ahead and do a query where we're passing through the model number, something like that. So we're going to go ahead and let's do our curl command. And ta-da! We matched on the one product, 16:9, and the one product that had that model number in it. So very precise search results. We can also see how much better this looks in our web app. You remember we did that 16:9 here with lots of different things, but if we switch over to our Querqy algorithm, rerun that search, we had 1,518 results. Look at that. We dropped down to just the ones that we wanted. So that is just a quick walkthrough of extending Querqy beyond sort of the out-of-the-box features, how easy it is. You can learn more, github.com/Rene, Querqy-regex-filter. And, there are some limitations. It's a brand new filter, but we'll be updating those in the months to come. We'd love other contributions from the Chorus community. Thanks.